Hey peeps, what's going on? I'm making a video for tonight, and I actually had Yahoo pulled up, but then it was like, nope, we're not going to stay open for you, Josh. Nope, we're closing. That's a thing that happened. And I was like, but I would prefer if you stayed open though. And it was like, nope, we're going to go ahead and close. Okay. So the note from the universe for today, peeps, says the trick, peeps, is remembering that at all times far more is happening on your behalf than your physical senses will ever reveal. Like right now. Because of how much you're loved, the universe. And then it goes on to say, pity, huh, peeps? I mean, you can't even see the colors you emit when you laugh, your wings ruffle when you blush, or your friends in the unseen walking in your footsteps, sleeping cuddled by your side and making those wacky finger horns over your head in photos. I wanted to share this one because it's been a couple of months since we lost my granddaddy. And I keep expecting it to get easier. And it hasn't. And I think about him daily. And sometimes, for no reason, I will still burst into tears crying over him. And I know he wouldn't necessarily want that, but that doesn't make it easier for me to stop. But what does make it easier is if I act like a complete crazy person and I talk to him. And I've been talking to my mom a lot lately, and she said that she's been talking to him as well. And I think that's pretty awesome. Because I believe that there's something after this. I believe that I don't have the knowledge or and I definitely don't have the ego to say that I know what comes after. But the Native American in me believes in reincarnation. And I do feel like I feel his presence sometimes. I feel my dad's presence sometimes. I feel them with me and around me, and I talk to them. And I'm not ashamed of that because it's, at the very least, if I'm wrong and there's nothing after this, I'm not hurting anything, and it's a coping mechanism. But if there is something after this, then they're not gone. Not really. Because there's a part of me that I can tap into that has enough of them in me that I feel like I can still utilize their wisdom. And I do. But it's really hard because it sucks when you lose someone and you miss them. It sucks. And it's kind of like one of those things, right? It's one of those things where I don't know. I do feel the energy from them. I do feel connected still. And maybe that's like just, again, maybe that's a coping mechanism, but I don't think so. And so, for whatever it's worth, that's how I cope. And it's been hard lately. So, this note made me smile because I was like, sometimes it's possible to make someone feel closer than they are. And there's no further distance than death, in my opinion. So it feels good to be able to think of it in terms of they're still there. Kind of almost like the Lion King. Oh, excuse me. That means it's time to make a cup of tea. Kind of like in The Lion King when Mufasa becomes a part of the stars. For my dad, I can sometimes feel him when I take a walk at night and I look up at the stars and there's so many of them and I feel him there because he was always, from what I understand, he was a stargazer. But for my granddaddy, I feel him more during the day. And maybe, again, that's just a coping mechanism. I'm not trying to have a debate. If you start debating with me, I'm just going to remove your comment and keep it moving. But this is what I feel in my heart. Or, well, your heart pumps blood. This is what I feel in my brain. I feel them with me, and I feel my granddaddy during the day. And I feel him with me smiling every time I see something that's John Green, or that is John Deere. John Green. Wrong. Every time I see something that's John Deere, I think of my granddaddy. Sorry, I couldn't sleep last night, so I'm a little sleepy now. And even, I'm so out of it, like, I thought that Thanksgiving was on the 25th this year. I don't even know I literally put a write-in for the wrong night because I was thinking, alright, 25th is Thanksgiving, and I just a little out of it because of everything. And so much has happened between me moving and everything that's been going on since we lost my granddaddy, that I feel like part of me is frozen in the sense of that. And I haven't really processed it. I have, but I haven't. Because whenever I think about it, I just kind of lose it. Like, I was talking to Katie outside of the write-in last night. Was it just last night? Yeah, because today's Tuesday, tomorrow will be Wednesday. Yeah. And I said something and I started choking up and I'm like, what's wrong with me? I can normally at least keep it together in public. And it's just, I don't know. There's just something about it that it's hard. It's hard. I miss him every single day. And that's a tough thing. But my friends and my family and Maggie, which you're both, I didn't set you aside, I just gave you a special mention, but all of you help me keep moving forward each day. And my pug, he's my constant companion. There's a lot of good to be found. And I know that the note wasn't just about someone that you've lost. And I know I'm on a tangent. However, I feel like it applies because it's not just about losing my granddaddy physically and about the fact that I have some of his ashes and I know that he's been committed back to the earth. Ashes to ashes and whatnot. It's about the fact that I believe that energy is neither created nor can it be destroyed. I believe that energy exists in a continuous form and it's just the shape that it takes, and sometimes it doesn't have a shape. And sometimes your physical senses can't see all that's happening, and that applies to manifestation. If you're trying to attract something and you're focused on it and it doesn't come, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not in the process of arriving. Just because you can't spend time with someone right now in this physical world doesn't mean you should give up on the hope of ever interacting with them again. Because I do believe that I will see my granddaddy again. I do believe that I will see my dad again. I do believe that anybody who's lost someone out there, I do believe that you will reconnect with them in some way. Maybe we don't get to know how that is because we're supposed to have faith. Faith in what? Faith in whatever you have faith in. I'm not debating. I have my own beliefs that are not probably yours, and that's okay. Because we don't have to be so ego that everybody has to agree with what we think, or we just can't even. No, we don't have to be that ego, you know? Fuck that. We can all have different beliefs, and we can all have faith that more than you can see is happening around you right now. And it's funny because I can't see the wind, but I know it's there. Right? When I'm not making videos and you can't see me, you know I'm still in existence somewhere, right? I can't see Maggie right now, but I know she's working and I know she's existing somewhere right now. And you can't see, there's no proof of love. But you have to trust that it's there in all of its many forms. Nobody can prove to another person that they love them. Nobody can prove that they're going to be there for them. I can't prove that my granddaddy's around. I can't prove that my dad's around. I can't prove to my mother right now that I love her and that I'm here for her. All I can do is what I can do from where I am. And it's less about adjusting what you're perceiving. It's more about adjusting your thoughts. And isn't that always the way it is? And that's the hard part, because your thoughts are, Adjusting your thoughts and having more positive thoughts can be a bear. And it can be difficult. But it's not impossible. And I guess that's why I make these notes, because they probably help me more than you guys. In fact, I know they do. And I'm okay with that, because they help me. So, I'm selfish. What are you going to do? But, wherever you are right now, whatever you're faced with, whether it's the death of a loved one, a difficult work situation, family problems, relationship, love interest, a dog that doesn't want to listen to you, financial issues, whatever is in front of you, I would urge you and myself, to be perfectly honest, that we need to go about things with a sense of hope and with a sense of positivity. And it's hard to do. I struggle with it. I struggled with it just earlier today. Something happened and I was like, fuck, now this isn't going to happen. Shit. Because I was scared. Okay. That's going to happen. Don't dwell on it. Change your mind and change your attitude as quickly as you can. You're going to be human. You're going to have fears. You're going to have stressors. You're going to have all of these things. Change your thoughts as quickly as you can back to the positive and keep it moving. Because that's what's going to continue attracting good things to you. And guess what? I want you to have good things. I want you to be good. I want you to be okay. So that's what we have to do in order to attract what we want and what we need in life. And don't beat yourself up when you make mistakes, because you know what? I'll tell you a big secret. You may not know this. Are you ready? Okay. You're totally like a human. And your totes gonna fuck up. And you're gonna make mistakes. I know, right? One of my neighbors just went, "What?" That was kind of funny. And I'm like, I know, right? It's not so much how you handle, it's not so much whether or not you make mistakes. It's more about how you handle them when you do. Because you're gonna. And only an egotistical person makes a mistake and says, well, there goes that. I might as well give up because I done messed it up. Okay, that's not necessary. Get back on the horse and fix it. Get back on the horse and do what you gotta do. Keep moving forward. Don't ever give up. Because you're too awesome to give up. Let's be real, right? You are too cool to fail. All of us are. You can always have what you want. You can always do what you want. Within reason. You can always get to where you want to go. So, I know this one's kind of long, and I know I've been posting a lot of long videos with Maggie. We're looking at making a change to my channel, and we're going to kind of turn it into our channel. Probably going to do a name change, possibly. I'm not really sure yet. We're talking about it. That might happen when she comes here in 2 weeks. Peeps, 2 weeks. And Maggie and I are going to go from the side-by-side box to the same box. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be some videos. It's going to be dope. But we're probably going to make some changes to the channel and include her in it. Because she's always making videos with me anyway. So, look for that. But I know I've been making a lot of longer videos. And it's not really a situation where I expect you guys to watch them. It's more or less a situation where they help me. And if you don't want to watch them, I won't be upset. I love it when you guys are here with me. I am incredibly honored when you spend a part of your day with me looking at this face, you know. I appreciate you, and I appreciate that. And I don't know, it's really, I'm always honored. However, if you don't watch, and you don't comment, and you don't thumbs up, I will not be mad. I will not be heartbroken. It's okay. We've been making a lot of long videos, and 2 of them were like an hour and a half. So, it's kind of a situation where we really enjoy it, and it's what we've been doing. And if you don't want to watch it, that's okay. But when you do spend a part of your day with me, know that it means the world. I can't speak for Maggie, but I'm sure she probably shares the sentiment that it's amazing when you guys come through and you spend time with me or with us. And at some point, Maggie will be able to upload her own videos here. Again, I'm not sure when we're going to make that transition. Haha, transition, trans. But trans doesn't stand for transition. I have to specify. So, some things are changing, and they're going to be good things. So don't freak out. Everything's going to be okay. You're still going to see my ugly face here all of the time. Some of you are like, you just called yourself ugly. That's not positive. Yeah. Okay, moving on. Marvin, hush. Hush. I think my neighbors are like putting together bookshelves or something. I'm not really sure. Nor do I really care. They're not bothering me, but Marvin hears it and he's like, red alert, I must defend the house. So yeah, a lot's coming, but when you spend a part of your day with me, I'm honored. And it's something that makes me smile, and I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the energy that I can feel coming from you. And I want you to know that as far as what I believe about energy, I believe that you can send someone loving, caring, healing energy. And every time I make one of these, I'm sending you that energy. And I also believe it's kind of like a Reiki thing, but I believe that you don't get the energy unless you cognitively say, I accept the positive energy that's coming to me. So I make a point of saying that, because even if you're not trying to send me positive energy, you hanging out with me, you are. And I accept that, and I'm honored, and I appreciate you. And I send you so much love and positive energy back, and I hope that you'll accept it. Because I don't think the UPS guy is going to knock and like be like, here's your box from Josh, it has positive energy. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you just have to say, I accept it. And then you'll get it. Maybe, if you feel it. But if you don't believe in that, then that's cool too. But that's why I say much love. Because somebody asked me, how did the much love thing start? I think it might have been Caitlin. How did you start saying much love? And actually, I was thinking about that, and I remembered I started saying that because I get a lot of love from you guys, and I have over the years, and I accept it. And I want to send it back to you. So that's what I'm thinking when I'm like saying much love. It's like, I'm sending you much love, and I hope you accept it. Love and peace. Actually, that was one of my subscribers. If you're still out there, say hi. Because I can't remember what your actual channel name was, but I think it was Love and Peace. I can't remember your regular name because YouTube usernames are a thing. But basically, you do tarot cards and energy work. So yeah, If you're still out there, say hi if you want to. Um, that's all I have. I hope that you guys are, wherever you are, I hope that you're warm and safe and happy. And I hope that you remembered to eat. Your body needs fuel. And, like, apparently water. Maggie says I'm supposed to drink water. There's a soda bottle right there. Don't tell her. I hope that you're good. And I hope that you're happy and safe and loved. And if you're having a shortage of love, you can always accept mine. I mean, I'm just saying it's there. Alright, this is long and ridiculous, but I love all you guys. And I will see you maybe later or tomorrow or something. Much love. Peep out.